Well, hello, welcome to Bajerski Crystal channel. How are you all doing today? It's a lovely day today. I'm exhausted. Do I look exhausted? I feel it. I've been non-stop working today, exhausted, but in a really nice way, you know. I'm really blessed to be able to work with crystals all day long, and the energy is amazing, and I guess that's one of the reasons why I always feel so blessed, so happy, and feel so good in energy-wise. There's sometimes downsides to it, you know, working with crystals all the time. Because you're working in the environment of that energy, your energy becomes heightened. When your energy becomes really heightened, then you go out into the real wide world and things can kind of like spark, you know, or you can get into conversations and start to feel things deeper than you actually are meant to feel them, because you're so heightenedly aware. That's something we must talk about one day. It's not, oh, be careful, but it's just bear in mind when you're wearing a crystal, it can heighten your senses to certain things. Although it's amazing, it's good to always be aware and try to stay balanced and ask yourself, is this me or is it the crystal that is working with me to heighten my awareness? So yes, there are times that you can wear a crystal and think, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have worn that today because of particular reasons, you know. Anyway, today is a great day to talk about a lovely crystal that I've received 3 messages, so I'm going to go with that. I lifted a piece up the other day, and a few of you saw it and you want me to talk about it, so let's do that. I'm just having a sneaky little coffee. Okay, let's talk about this lovely crystal then, shall we? I've got 2 here, one which I held up for you guys the other day, which I've had made. I hope you like them. This crystal is called Kyanite. It's a beautiful, beautiful crystal. This is one of my own. I mean, they're all hand-picked, but this was hand-picked, I think, in America, in LA. Sorry if I've got food in my mouth. I've just been eating seeds. So if I've got seeds in my mouth, don't blame me. Okay, can't take me anywhere, can you? Okay, so this is a big chunk, a lovely chunk with, this is a banded there, and it's it's signed MB Mark Bajerski. So this is one of my own designs. I wanted it to a certain shape, so when I go to Bali I ask for certain shapes and designs, and this was one of them. I hope you like it. So these are going to be up on the website soon. I've got a whole, let me go and get them for you. So I worked on these last night when I was sleeping, so that's them there. Really pleased with the finish of them. And these are the little hand personal made designs. Can you see? Pretty, yeah? Look at the stone. Complement one another, eh? So I've got a handful here. I think you've just seen that one. The one which is a lovely binding. Isn't that lovely? All handmade. Isn't that gorgeous? Love the bindings on some of them, are just incredible. Some people don't like the bindings as much, they don't want them too fancy, so I do plain. Anyway, let's get back to the crystal. The crystal is far more important than the binding, but some people like them, so I started listening to you guys. Look at that one, is that pretty? I feel great when you're holding them, and when I say it makes you feel great, what I mean is it brings a lot of balance to your energy, to how you're feeling. So if you're high, it brings you down to a nice balance. If you're low, it brings you up to a nice balance. That's something you should know about this crystal. Okay, it's a really good balancing crystal. So wherever you are, if you feel a little tipped over, a little sad, a little too much energy flying all over, it brings you to a lovely balanced energy. So first thing you need to know is a balanced crystal. Kyanite has some amazing factors to it. One of the things that I always recall, don't really talk about this too much, but, and some people do ask me, and I don't really like to go down that path because it's not something that I can sort of guarantee it's going to work 100%, but I did a lot of healing work with children with all types of autism. You know, some people claimed their child had autism because of the doctors had said so, which I didn't. That's another story. I didn't really believe that. It was just certain things that. But anyway, working with this crystal, when anybody had autism, for some reason, the little children used to grab this, or, you know, if they were 14, 15, they'd always go for this. And I thought that was really, really interesting. So then I started working on that level. I'm thinking, okay, if they're going for this crystal, there's a reason for it. And one of the things that I noticed with kyanite is if you suffer with anger issues, and a lot of us do, a lot of us are triggered at time to time where we're angry. And I'm telling you, if you're angry, if you're feeling mad for some reason, put a kyanite on. Again, it brings you back to balance and clears the anger energy within, no matter what it is. If your family members upset you, if somebody on social media said something horrible, just grab hold of a piece of this, and within an hour, it's gone. You'll feel a lot better. So that's another thing. Oh my God, where do we start? I mean, this crystal has really been a positive crystal for me. It's a really positive crystal. It really is. There was a point where I was not really unsure what my dreams were. I remember having a piece of kyanite, a long stick. I called it, like, we call them pencils. These are pencils. I had a piece just like this. And I remember wearing it for about 7-8 days, and then out of nowhere came this idea, and I thought, oh, that's a great idea. And that idea eventually came on and really was an amazing idea. I'm not going to say what it is, but it was amazing. So I also believe that this crystal brings out your dreams. So sometimes you don't know what you want, and you want to feel like, oh, I want to know what my dreams are. This crystal helps you become aware of your dreams. I know it sounds really weird, but I'm trying to put it into an easy understanding rather than to say it's going to give you your dreams. No, it's not. What it's going to do is it's going to clear your energy, so your thought process and your energy around you, where we are in communication with our higher self, becomes more clear. So clarity becomes more when you wear this crystal. A lot of the times we feel stuck in a job, we feel like we don't know where we're going, what we're doing. This is a crystal that helps you flow in the right direction. So again, another great reason to wear this crystal is when you feel lost, when you don't know what you want, where you're going. It's a great crystal for that, because again, you feel the positivity when you wear it. And what that means is your energy heightens, you feel stronger, you feel more aware, and all of a sudden things become more clear. So again, clarity crystal brings out the happiness, the joy, and it really is a powerful crystal. If you feel stuck as well in life, in any walk of life, whether that's your work, whether that's home, whether that's relationship, wear a piece of kyanite. You'll find that you become more of a warrior. You'll feel stronger. That leap of faith, I call it, energy. It gives you the leap of faith to say, you know what, enough is enough. It helps you look at your life as well and your past. So it's a great crystal to help you see yourself. There are many reasons why I wore this crystal on a personal level, but one of the reasons that I really wore it at one point was when I was feeling a little bit disconnected. Not just with family and, friends, but disconnected with myself. I felt like there was something not right. I didn't feel well in all aspects of my life, and I was really struggling. I remember wearing a piece of kyanite for maybe a couple of 3 weeks, and within that period of time, that feeling disappeared. So this crystal is a healing crystal. It certainly heals you. It's a great healer for different parts of the body. It's fabulous for breathing, to breathe, and it helps you let go of a lot of negativity which is stuck. It's a great opener for the top chakra, if you believe that. I call it the power point. So it really does help there. It's also a great crystal, if you believe, to awaken the alpha, or some people call it the pineal gland. So it's a great crystal for that. This actually is a great crystal to wear with labradorite. Labradorite, I can never say it right, but yeah, labradorite. Because they're so similar and they work hand in hand. it's almost like looking at them both the same almost, you know, because this has got that three-dimensional beautiful look. So put them two together, you'll be surprised how powerful you feel and strong, and your future feels like amazing. So them two together are a real partnership of positivity. Put them together and try. One of the things that I used to like to do as well, and I even remember doing a circle night with Kyanite and Labradorite, and I asked, because I used to have hundreds of stones, crystals, and I went round the room and gave everybody in one hand, which was the left hand was the Kyanite, the right hand was the Labradorite, and they'd sit, and we actually did a full night of meditation, and it was amazing. It was amazing. People were getting reactions which were phenomenal. People were saying, oh my God, I got this information, I got that information. Not always spiritually speaking, but your higher self kicking in. So please give that a try. It's one of the things that really work for my clients and myself. If you want to meditate with this crystal, again, fantastic to meditate with. I like to rub it when I've got any kind of stress on my head, so it relieves the stress, and that's why I love the pencil. So it relieves stress. You can actually use it for the temples, can you see? Okay. And then the other things that you can do is, if you believe in chakras, you find your points, your power points, chakras, and you go clockwise, anti-clockwise for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then go to anywhere you feel it needs to go and follow that. And from there you can go to the rest of your body, holding it like this as a beautiful crystal to just point that beautiful energy. But it's great for healing and cleansing any stiffness, any pain or suffering. For me, my shoulder, because I had an accident on my shoulder, I would sort of manipulate this crystal all around. It's an horrible word, I don't mean manipulate, but just massage it all around. And then if I get a feeling like, oh, that hurts there, I will then focus that crystal in that direction with my hand, and then just gently work on that, seeing the energy pouring through into that particular point where there may be a block or an issue. Ow, and there is. I've got a metal plate running down here, by the way, with 9 pins. So when it gets cold, or when I'm not using my body exercising it can get stiff and hurt a little bit. So kyanite, great for children. I recommend children wear them. If you have sleep deprivation, is that the word? I'm really rubbish with words, but what I mean is, if you struggle with sleep, if your children have night terrors, if you struggle with sleep, insomnia, believe it or not, it brings you back to balance. So wearing a piece of that on a night, and like I said, this is how I would, I don't have any problems with sleep at all. I used to do, not anymore, because I've learned to heal my body and let go of pain and suffering and fears and worries. So, and when you do that, your life becomes amazing, and it gets fulfilled in so many beautiful ways that more happiness comes in. So the reason why you do it, why you practice to be happy and why you practice to let go, is because when you do, and you eventually do let go of it, you find that all the magic comes into your life then. So you do the hard work by saying, you know what, I make a decision today, I'll get a piece of kyanite, and from that moment on, I am going to let go of my pain and suffering completely, not worry about anything, and massage myself on my forehead every night, get rid of all the monkey mind every night before I go to sleep for 10 or 15 minutes, sleep with it on me, hold it, and then because I know after the next few weeks, then all the good things will come into my life. So it's almost like you should do it because you're doing it for yourself. So a lot of people won't do it because they think, oh no, I need happiness first, and then all of that will go. Hey, wrong way around. Prove it to yourself, and then it all comes in. You go, oh my God, why didn't I think of that? So I hope that makes a little sense as well. When I was working in Bali, I had 2 pieces of kyanite hanging from the bed at either side. And it's a protection crystal as well, so it protects you in a very, very beautiful way against negative energy. So bear that in mind. What else? Did I say it's good for children? I said that already. Good for children. The other thing is, if you've just had a baby and your baby suffers with like, I don't know, they scream. Some children scream a lot, okay? Take the kyanite and rub it gently on the baby, on the heart, the stomach and the forehead. You'll find it makes a difference. It really does. But don't obviously give the baby the crystal in the hand so they can, because you don't want your baby to swallow the crystal. Just be very careful, okay? I know it sounds silly, but just be very careful with the crystal. The other thing, I'm trying to recall 16 years of how I've worked with this crystal. This crystal is an energizing crystal. So one of the things I used to do a long time ago at work is I'd have like jars, and this would be hanging in the jar of water. So basically this would hang, the water would be here, and it would be inside, but it wouldn't touch the silver, just the crystal. And then through the day I'd take it and drink the water. It energizes the water, which then purifies the whole of your body, strengthens it, and it feels really positive. So give that a try. So to sum kyanite up, it's positive. It helps balance the whole of the body, no matter what's wrong with you. If you think, you know what, I'm too angry, I'm too sad, I'm too all over the place, it brings you back to a very beautiful balance. Anything else? No, I think that's it. I think I'm done. I hope this video serves you well. Thank you for going to Bajerski.com and buying your genuine, authentic, beautiful, hand-picked kyanite. Have a great day, guys, and I hope you enjoy scrolling through the many crystals that I've worked with for 16 years. I hope one of them touches your heart today. Even if it's not kyanite, maybe there's something that jumps out of you today. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Take care till tomorrow. Bye, guys.